Alright, chat. It is finally here. End of August. A week that has 2 MMO expansions in it. A week where I begin time off from work. Haha, wow. We get right into this, get the music going and flowing. I definitely didn't check if, what am I tabbing? Nothing's opened. Ooh. I gotta make sure the sound is there and correct. It is. It's the ghetto. Before I dox myself, I'll hit this real quick. Play. So hyped. We'll be taking emotional content in there. Our virtuoso mesmer. It's the closest thing to Wildstar that I get nowadays. There's telegraphs on the ground, and this is like an esper. I do hear the sound. I don't love the graphics. What happened? There's like a lot of setting, defaulting stuff with this expansion. Oh, I guess not. Oh yeah, look at that music setting cranking. Where is my resolution? Windows full screen. You know, 60. Small. It feels like... Ooh, can I do 14? Oh. Alright, so there's that. It's at the 1980. 1920, 1080. That's what it should be at. That's where I'm capturing it. Motion blur zone. We got all the spell effects going there. Let's get right into it. So we're gonna get kind of like how WoW does it, you know, a little, hey, come on down, check it out. To start the expansion. You could be like, bro, I never got the invitation. Like, I had no idea something was going on. What? You sent me a quest directly to me instantly? What? Now available to play, the prologue. When we do that, we can do this. Oh, it's dead. View and journal. Where is it? I want to see it. Not the story. So, Heart of Thorns, Path of Fire, and the Dragons. Secrets of the Obscure. That's the one I did on this character. That's the last expansion. Now Genthier Wilds. I'm going to be doing 2 expansions in a row on this character. It's the first. Usually I do a brand new character for every expansion because they hand you like a level up. Oh yeah. Is that legendary? Centered weapon chest, the usual stuff. Onyx spider weapons. Spider hood. Let's play. Do we have all the masteries and stuff yet? We probably have to get there to unlock the masteries. Letter of Summons. Snarf snarf. Meet with me. Let's talk about the Tyrian Alliance and your place in it. Counselor Ludo invited me to meet with her in Radissum. What the heck do they want? Going back home. I don't think we unlocked the masteries yet, right? So we're in it. Genthier Wild, locked. There's going to be a track like this. Flying train, we completed. Got that dragonflight stuff out of the way. Genthier Wild's going to have its own one, and one of them is going to be housing, which I'm really excited to see what kind of shit you unlock in there. But I hopped on this character, part of our expansion prep was just freeing up some inventory, so we got plenty of inventory freed up. I might even just throw these guys down here. What the? Fireworks. Celebrate the launch. Launch some fireworks. Oh, I'm just gonna keep shooting these, huh? Alright, so Radissum is... Yes, in the cube. Cube 3, the cubining. The recubining. Up in Discord in case anybody's gaming wants to talk. Oh, good. There's drops in this also. Yeah, drops enabled. Sweet. Alright, what do you got for me? Oh, what the fuck? What is this? Who are you? What's that? Is that somebody's pet? Okay. Gear-wise, what am I, like, wearing here? Full screen. Gamba. Do I not have like a scaling UI slider? Small? Normal? Yeah. Alright, you say so. The pop-ups don't seem small. Who are we talking to? What are we here for? Ooh, is there a Vista? It's down, isn't it? Okay. Ooh, even better, it's up. Where are the stairs? No, it's right here. I'm an idiot. Who are you talking to?
I'm glad the influence of the eternal
Which one of you is the quest giver? Hey, counselor.
Commander. This list isn't getting any smaller. Explosions, Counselor Ludo. Correct. Thank you for the prompt arrival. Only the rest of the council acted as professionally.
The Arcane Council professional? When Hylek fly.
I'll get to it. You've been elected
Right?
to the
Hylek flying?
world leaders. Your invitation is
You know what I'm saying?
buried under research papers. No bother. I will be
Turn down the gain on that mic a little bit. It's a little loud.
About time we got involved. You were personally elected by the founding committee to join us.
Oh, is it just this race that was sent over here? Or if you go to your own
Fascinating.
starter
When is this
town?
happening?
Soon. I need to meet with the rest of my peers before departing. Last-ditch effort to get some support. I will meet you there. Hopefully with more
This is like the
allies
best
as
transmog game.
necessary as they
Looking
might
at people's
be.
characters are incredible.
And here's your invitation. Almost dropped it into an ooze.
Not me though, I went with Wild Berry Pop-Tart. It's my theme. You are invited, Pack Commander, to the court of Queen Jenna. This is quite a bit of text. We hoped for a brighter tomorrow after the passing of Su-1 marked a new era for Tyria, but something pushed back on that hope with a series of demonic attacks that left our people and homes in peril. That was Secrets of the Obscure. It was demons from another dimension. But from that vulnerability, something else was born. Awareness. Leaders started speaking with leaders. Nations once impaired by archaic rivalries were suddenly allies. As leaders talked, we realized that it was time to try our hand at unity. Not all agree, but peace isn't made overnight. Thus, the Tyrian alliance was formed. Alright, cool. Commander. A constant glimmer of hope in times of ire. The alliance may be new, but at a time it will become something truly admirable and productive for Tyria, for all of us. For all of it, for everything. We're going to attend the first summit, and it looks like that's probably in Lion's Gate. Once we get over there, we unlock housing.
I can see you've traveled far.
What wares? What wares you got for me? I got none in this currency. Any junk? Oh yeah, gift of magic and incinerator. I was making the legendary sword.
I fought for years in the Mist War. I know what it's like.
You don't know what it's like fighting in the Mist War. This is town. We're there. Oh, it's right here, huh? This is Short Jog. God, I gotta remember playing this class. It was Tasm, Unstable Blade, one of these, yeah, Signal of English. Which one makes a Spectre? Mount up. Hello. Oh, it's an instance. Nice, nice. Let's just admire some incredible transmogs. Holy shit! Who is this person? Look at those shoulders. I am a huge fan of the glass tiger. The obsidian glass tiger. What the heck? That's amazing looking. Chunky boy. Looks happy. Yeah, let's get in there. This guy's got a little purple dragon for a pet. It's a sweet transmog. Enter the instance, the Tyrian Alliance. Let's kick this thing. Get our house.
This should be fascinating.
It's the only thing. The only thing missing from making this WildStar is like freeform housing. I don't think we're gonna have anything near what WildStar gave us. That was incredible, like placing floors and walls level of housing. But I hopefully get some free reign to drop wherever I want. I'm not all gridded up. Oh yeah, I'm leaving. Yeah, sure. Running inside too early for the person. Commander, here you are.
Me just being cautious. A lot of big names in this building.
It's a big job.
Unknown command. Hello.
Malice, Anise, you've assembled quite the crowd.
No less cramped than any of Ash's hidden outposts.
Delegates and leaders are still arriving, but the turnout is impressive. My surprise is agreeable.
I'm only gonna know people from
And nerve-wracking.
Secrets
Everyone
of
is comforted that you're joining us.
Secrets of the
You command
Obscene.
quite a bit of respect here.
Obscure.
Not all of us do the same.
Knew there was a catch.
You're modest.
Obscene.
Save that irascible demeanor for negotiations, Imperator. Go on. Mingle. As soon as a few more arrive,
Imperator.
we'll get started.
Furiosa. That's my mini toy. Okay. The one I got here, toy soldier. Okay. What's this invitation here? Hope for a brighter tomorrow. This is the one I read. mingle with some familiar faces. Hey, there's Kate. Let's see what she's
Kate,
up to.
What a surprise.
Commander, I'd heard you'd been invited. Glad to see you again.
Keith is
Yeah,
going to
who
be
would
a
imagine the main character
We
showing
both
up?
have a stake in seeing our people thrive after everything we've endured.
The Sylvari have endured a lot. How are you doing after Aurene?
Some days are melancholy, but she still guides me. I'm needed by my people. That has given me purpose.
That
It's
they
like
do.
literally glowing.
Keith has been
That's
vital
pretty
in our
cool.
pursuit of healing. We've all experienced a bit of an identity crisis after Maguma. We're well on our way, but we've problems to solve for yet.
Your resilience is inspiring.
Who else we got hanging out in this joint? Yeah, the queen, no doubt. Take your place at the podium when you're ready. Let's see what the queen's got to say. Hello.
Hello again. It is a genuine pleasure to see a familiar face in
Empress.
unfamiliar lands.
Welcome, Commander. I'm glad to finally have a meeting under
Ender
less
Dragons,
dire
good expansion.
circumstances.
An empress and a queen. Dangerous combination.
Queen Jenna has been instrumental in Cantha's integration. I'm eager for these meetings to commence.
All I've done is make introductions.
With every trade organization and leader between the Shiver Peaks and the unending ocean. Such modesty. I'm hoping that today is productive, if not educational.
The latter, I can promise.
It's in like collection. Miniatures. Hey. Hey, hey queen. The raptor mount. Mini Ulthi. Mini Queen Jenna next to Queen Jenna. Where'd she go? Oh, she disappears when you summon her as a tiny version of her right here? No. I got it. They finally moved into the room. Don't speak to me or my daughter.
I, Countess Anise.
Yeah.
To Queen Jenna of Kryta. Call all representatives of the Tyrian Alliance to council. Please, to your places.
Do I have a skill bar for this? Podium skill bar? Shush me.
We've quite a bit to cover. First and foremost,
Definitely an
impact
intro
and
quest, it
advice.
seems like.
Structural changes.
I don't think
have
I've
been
unlocked, so it's
occupied.
like
But with that aside,
under hero?
the founding members have come prepared with
Masteries?
opening statements. Affirmations of why we're here.
I have to journey
As
there
our
first.
mutually elected emissary, Commander, would you like to determine the order of operations?
Order of
What
op.
qualifies me to make that call?
You've had a hand in just about everything Tyria has endured since the retaking of Claw Island.
Alright, we're gonna
approve.
play some
I
politics
imagine
here.
the Pale
It's like
Mother supports this notion.
we're on a council. It's another committee. I got suckered into another not suckered. Participating in another committee. Okay, so catch you up on the story real quick. It's just all leaders from across the world get together and they're just like, we should be talking more often and kind of working together, because the last thing that attacked us was like a World of Warcraft type everybody join in on this one fight the big bad we can all hate. Sylvari, we're probably gonna check up on them. Cantha, I want to see what they're up to. How is Cantha integrated? Two things on Cantha. Let's get straight to Queen Jenna's remarks. So yeah, we also sent a letter, but what's this
I am firstborn Magnet.
Sylvani
Keith and I
up to?
have ventured from the grove to represent the Sylvari. The
Sylvari.
pale tree sends her regards. Her healing has been a slow process.
Yeah, they're
But
like
her spirits
creator.
remain
I think we
bright
killed their
and
creator or
focused on our
something. I don't
growth.
know.
Our people experienced a deep wound when Mordremoth rose
Moldaroth,
and fell.
Heart of the Thorn.
As a people, we have many questions about where we come from, what purpose we serve following the Elder Dragon's death.
But when we do
are we as a
unlock the
society?
masteries, there's like these
Many have
tracks
decided to leave our home
for
in search
different
of
things in the
disasters.
expansion. Like I did the
Finding
flying one
direction
last
and
expansion.
purpose. That
Better
is our
fireball,
focus.
hanging on the wall,
As the pale tree heals,
all
so
different
do
shit.
the rest of us.
So I wonder what we could do for housing. We have to grind it out. I'd like to hear what is Cantha doing after we
Ludo of
killed
the
their
Arcane
dragon.
Council. I'll keep it brief. As you can
It's
observe,
very grindy.
I am the only present representative from the council. We are
I guess the
experiencing
allure,
growing pains.
if you're looking for grind.
Cantha's prowess threw us for a loop. I may be alone in this thinking, but about damn time. For a long while, the Council has lazily relied on Asuran Magitech superiority. We've become complacent, our research secondary. I, and a few others, have been advocating for a more productive integration into the global sector.
Oh,
No disrespect intended, but Cantha's advancements on our designs, well, frankly, it's insulting. Our knowledge is still unmatched.
An interesting choice of words.
what a
Not that
gathering
I
of minds.
enjoy competition. In fact, I encourage it.
As do I. My first significant motion on the Arcane Council has been to eliminate any restrictions on admittance into the Asuran colleges. Our next focus will be on global equitable information exchange.
Ooh, really?
That's all. For now.
Maybe these two want to be working together. And then well, I
Esteemed
kind of want to know what
leaders,
Tyria is up to.
I
though.
am thankful to have met a few of you before.
Killed their dragon
Queen
too.
Jenna has made many of these introductions. For those of you I have not met, I am Empress In of Cantha. I was advised to send a liaison in my stead, but I wanted to show the face of the Empire. Cantha's integration into Tyrian politics has not been swift or easy. But it is considered our greatest priority in the wake of the Elder Dragon event. Our people are largely united in wanting, but like all
Hidden and
nations,
wanting. Yeah, we're
an
Guild Wars
underbelly of
tonight.
resistance remains.
And then I guess
However,
WoW Thursday
I want
night.
to pull us from the murk and into the light. Cantha's technologies are
From
vast.
one expansion to
Some
the
might
next.
say superior. And I firmly believe that we offer something unique. And clearly share similar passions with our neighbors. Together, imagine
They
what we can
really don't
accomplish.
want competition.
While we are focused on diplomacy, we've had a secondary goal of enlisting archivists from across continents. Our libraries and history texts are woefully dated.
Alright, I think it's like
Prisha, Imperator of the
there are
Blood Legion, and
side
elected
quests.
representation from the Char.
of like
I'd be
oh,
lying
do
if
all
I
the
said
conversation
tensions weren't
text.
high at the Citadel. With Bangar's trial nearing, another civil war isn't impossible.
Achievements.
Even behind bars, Bangar commands respect from his most loyal. Although weakened, the Dominion
Bangar.
is still a threat.
That was Heart of the Flame.
However,
Heart
the
of the
Imperators are mostly aligned.
Flame of
Imperator
something?
Malice of the Ash Legion joins me today in support.
Path of Fire.
Ephraim sends his.
Not even close.
You may have heard the whispers, but there are calls for another Con-Ur to rise. The Imperators don't disagree,
Imperator.
but the Trial of Embers will wait until we've decided Bangar's fate. That is our first priority.
I was kind of hoping I'd have like reaction things down here I can do. Alright.
I am
How are we doing,
Scotty,
Norn? Yeah, see, like,
son of
I got
Newblightbear.
achievement
Sent his
point
best.
for asking all the
Old man
questions.
just can't say no to a good brawl.
And then they'll be like,
Expected
get
to
this
hear
many
just
achievements. And you'll get
Just as our people
Relic
are
of Sorrow. Yeah.
Unsure
After
of
using
how
elite
to
skill,
approach
create
the
a
spirits,
area that
we can
protects
help
allies and destroys enemy
if we
projectiles.
can
Oh, it's like a
help them.
bubble.
The Sylvari
Heals.
share in your pain.
240 radius.
The pale tree.
Feels big.
That's been a process.
Aye. Looking ahead has been our focus. Our scouting parties have returned to the far north to explore the villages and homesteads cut off from Holbrook for decades.
Homesteads.
We've also got eyes on the sons of Svanir. Rather,
That's the
what
housing.
remains of them. Most fell with Jormag. Those that remain, broken,
Jormag.
lost. If we can offer any rehabilitation, we will. But we won't welcome more violence to Holbrook.
My queen.
Thank
Did-
you all for your remarks. We gather on mutual ground as allies. For some, friends. We suffered the Elder Dragons. We saw a new Ilona and Cantha. We've endured much. But now, Tyria has the promise of tomorrow. The last decade was cruel, but standing united today shows promise that my father only dreamt of.
Decades. 10
However,
years for
It
secrets?
is not on kind terms that we gather. The Alliance was formed as a reaction to a new threat.
No, it's 10 years for Guild Wars 2.
Almost a year ago now, demons attacked our villages and farmlands.
Yeah, there you go.
Your cities and homes.
48 dead in the mountains. An entire village burned to the ground. One attacked the grove.
2. Just outside the gates of Rata Novus. They stank.
No casualties should be accepted. These attacks were calculated, I've heard. Our perpetrator? The Cryptus.
Cryptus? And what exactly are these Cryptus? Where did they come from?
The more pertinent question, how did the queen discern this information? Tone.
What'd she say about the Cryptus?
I've dealt with an Emperor's horde of petty banter, so I pivot. Queen Jenna, care to elaborate?
This information is as novel to me as it is to the Alliance.
I've heard rumors of your trustworthiness, Your Majesty.
Oh no.
No hyperbole
Ooh.
until the queen has spoken.
Cutscene. Speaking of 10-year-old game. Nice. Oh, it's your boy from another dimension.
The triviality of Tyrian politics has not ceased its endless parade. Shall we have a mature discussion?
Introducing representation from the Astral Ward. Iskarin.
Iskarin.
Oh,
I apologize
Old
for
friend
my
of Kate's?
friend's theatrics.
And Frode, Warden of the Astral Ward.
What's going on, Jenna? Answers.
Queen. If you wish to leave with all your limbs intact.
Calm, all of you. And I thought the war bands needed babysitting. Frode, was it?
Indeed. Admittedly, I expected worse. Wayfinder, under duress as always.
Wayfinder. Ah. Should have known you had a leg in this race.
it's my
I'll
fault.
try talking to them.
Oh, with my weapons. Jesus. Who was upset? Calm, they are friends. It's from another dimension. Cryptus, Astral Ward. Don't tell me. The whole time? Who would burden you further? Empress is serious enough. Oh, let's see what Kate says. Don't make me shoot these blades, glass blades at you, Commander. No concern.
Sharp blades, sharp mind.
This guy's terrified. Look at him. Uh, Call the Lion Guard. Who's left? I feel bad about this. Who is he? Is a seer, like the exalted? No, he's here to help us. Right, Frode, my man.
Ready as they'll ever be. Get to
Hit
the
him with
point.
it.
They thrive on the brink of chaos.
They've all endured enough trauma for a lifetime. Patience.
If we're measuring trauma and lifetimes, they wouldn't compare.
Oh, trauma flexing. Go back to my podium.
Thank you for allowing us the time to speak to you all today. I apologize for the dramatic entrance. Again, I am Frode of the Astral Ward.
Frode. I've heard that name.
The Ward has been cloaked in shadow for centuries, protecting you from threats unknown and unlike the Elder Dragons.
Yeah, you guys handle the dragons. We do the Cryptus.
The source of our demon infestation, I take it?
Beings of the Mists who are no longer a problem. Not right now. Our Wayfinder, your commander, can speak to that.
I joined their fight. The Cryptus have been contained.
Yeah,
I
sure.
wouldn't be surprised if some still attempted to breach our realm, but they aren't organized.
He speaks truth, as the commander can attest. Hesitant trust is advised. Isgarin revealed himself to me not long before he revealed himself to all of you.
Oh.
The Cryptus are harbingers of what may come next from the mists.
And you say they're no longer a threat, Wayfinder?
I've been to their realm myself. They've been stabilized.
When Sue
That's right, we went into that castle.
Mysterious essence bled into the veil beyond the mists. You are... we are no longer shielded by her power. Every eye turned toward us in that moment. And likely more, we glow brighter than we did before. Tyria is a unique world, coveted by those beyond.
To summarize, our demons are Cryptus, and you two, the Astral Ward, are some sort of secret organization that fights them?
Got it.
Not just Cryptus, but any intruder from another realm.
We've certainly faced other threats that were not born of Tyria. Why didn't you reveal yourself sooner?
Or help us with the Elder Dragons.
Right?
I will answer all of your questions,
But not the moment.
but this is not the right venue.
I'm
Typical.
inclined to agree. Whatever this information is, I gather it's sensitive in nature.
I imagine the room needs a moment to reflect.
I have to
Shall
talk to
we
every one of
pause
them
and
again.
Reconvene in smaller council?
Didn't plan the
After
diplomacy
our councils
starter.
have ended, I will speak with any of you. Whatever questions you may have, I will try to answer them.
White. Then the first summit. We're good. Everybody's got to settle. They all settle.
Commander, with us.
Oh,
We'd
hey,
like
what's
to
up, guys?
continue the conversation.
Yeah.
So you've
Oh,
met
cool.
before.
Alright, let me grab.
Anise introduced us. Their friendship was just as much a surprise to me.
We sought another ally ahead of the Forum. We've known it was time to reveal ourselves to the world. Figured this would be better than a more public spectacle.
That inclination isn't wrong. Why now, though?
The Cryptus may be controlled or contained, but my words should cause fear. Tyria is as blood in water.
And what exactly is attracted to that blood?
Any number of beasts and beings. I've no reason to think we're in imminent danger, but I suspect something draws closer.
And we all need to prepare. The Astral Ward is ready to help in any way we can.
So you've numbers then?
Some. Fewer after the Cryptus. We bled on the edge of that blade.
What do you propose we do?
Focus on your affairs. We'll get nowhere without some degree of control. Your nations are fragile still. Here. nourish.
We'll be establishing pacts with our neighbors. I suggest you do the same.
Wise.
On that subject, I'd like to offer some information on the Isle of Janthier.
Janthier. A storm looms over that place. Blood. That is not a territory I wish to cross.
I don't expect you to, but we may find more allies throughout those lands. The Lowland Coden.
My father spoke of them briefly. He left their territory untouched. Those are bonds I have not maintained.
I imagine there's more to this suggestion, Iskarin?
We should speak within thicker walls. Yes.
Wayfinder, I don't
Well,
think
they've been
anyone
to
here would be
Janthier
better
before
equipped
us,
to
huh?
help form these bonds. You are not only a representative of the Astral Ward, but of Tyria. Look around this room. Take it in.
Take it all in.
I could support that notion. Yes.
Utilize.
Of course they want to send me. Yeah, you go.
It's only kicking up dust.
You hang up back here.
otherwise. We'll send ward to your aid. All your aid. The ward will establish a gateway between our outpost and the
Boot
human
camp.
city. With the Queen's blessing.
Blessing granted. I support this, and you, Commander. Now is the time to fortify. The Countess will meet you in Divinity's Reach.
Cecil.
My people have recently begun early exploration of Dislana. The dragon brand is weakening, all these years later. Dangerous place. Rampant
This guy
with
was talking about the
harpies.
homesteads.
I don't see them helping us. Perhaps the Hecate?
I've only been to the ruins of Foreigner, parts of Korna. I should visit more of Alona. When you call Dislana dangerous, what do you mean?
You've been to the best tourist attractions at least. You should visit. Dislana is taxing. Harpies are dominant, which makes it hostile territory. But my people used to hide in the mountains. We have records and rumors of temples, settlements. I don't know if anything waits for us there, but it's worth looking.
Still playing diplomacy,
Sounds
but
like the greater north.
we just got introduced to
Homesteads long displaced by Jormag
Homesteads.
Storm. No telling if
That's
there
what
are
we're
any
doing.
survivors.
We defeat the Elder Dragons, and this is our reward.
Settlements.
Scraps of what used to be.
We're gonna go uncover this storm. Which is to Janthier. Kate looked like she knew her.
Look
So
at them over
what's
there.
up with that?
Can I assume they're scheming?
No, Counselor. Assumptions are very often incorrect. We'll have plenty of time to ask our questions. And I have some for you, as we were tasked. Before the Arcane Council, my research says that you were the Dean of Statics.
I am the Dean of Statics. If I dedicated all of my time to the Council, my brain would
Statics.
melt and drip onto the floor.
Talented and busy. You remind me of my sister. Say, you and I should plan a visit. We're supposed to be making friends after all. I would love to host you in our labs. I'm very curious to see how they stand up to such a precise eye.
Ooh.
If they stand. I would love to give you my assessment, Empress. And I'm also happy to waive my consultation fees in good faith.
Good faith indeed. I see you two are getting along.
Nothing? You got nothing. On recognizing this guy? Alright. Let's go.
I've witnessed
Palace.
cleaner executions.
Krisha, think I'm going with the commander to Janthier. I feel a professional pull. Have little intel on that location, or these codes,
Janthier.
and it feels vital. Or intriguing, at least.
An imperator leaving her post to get her claws dirty. Care to steal my mate, too? Go. Be our eyes. I can cover for us.
I'll see you there, Commander.
Let's head out. Use for crafting, purchasing items. Double click to open. Bag of loot. Hey, we got our first Wilds of Janthier mastery point. That could either be the new mount, Warclaw, not the new mount, but the revised mount. Lowland Coden, which is like local rep, diplomacy, and discover to unlock lowland. Acquire your own homestead to gain access to the homestead mastery line. That's what we want. There's only 4 masteries, where there's like 6 and 5 on those tiers, but well, good. Ooh, takes effect immediately upon request. Grants a large amount of Cadonian experience. Divinity's Reach, huh? Like right here. Nope. Right here. Now we're about to head off to the new continent. Big excited. It's up. Oh, pink glitter raptor. Whoa. The person's name's Buffy. Sweet.
Prompt, as expected. Welcome, Commander. The gateway is active. I've word that Malice will meet you there. Got a glimpse of the place myself. Frode gave the Queen a proper tour. He'll be expecting you too. Though, between friends, their definition of camp is sweet. I'm sure you'll be very comfortable.
Oh yeah, that doesn't surprise me one bit.
You are quite adapted to them, aren't you? How are you feeling about the mission, then?
Based on what I know, optimistic. Entering an unexplored territory like Janthier to establish contact with Coden, that piques my interest.
Diplomacy is a fine craft, Commander. And making allies requires an artisan.
Diplomacy. I can't even see the quest giver under everybody.
Before you depart, do we prefer
Or seal these cool transmogs.
Commander now?
Oh, Wayfinder.
Whatever you prefer, honestly. I don't
Commander.
know if you calling me anything but Commander would sound natural.
Oh, look at this
Old
person.
habits die hard, I suppose. Good luck.
Whoa. That's a pretty cool one. Love the sword too. Is that Twilight? Oh, Raymond Soul. Wayfinder. This is our portal. Moon Camp. Meet up with your allies. Alright, so it definitely looks like Astral Guard building.
Wayfinder, the guest of honor.
Yep.
Welcome to Moon Camp.
These are all
Enough,
Astral Guards?
If you don't remember. Fought
Oh,
with you
yeah.
against the Cryptus and Omnitas.
This is nicer than any field lab I've worked in.
The Astral Ward? Subtle. Not a chance. Good to see you closer to ground, though. I volunteered to help with the integration. Long overdue that we got involved in Tyrian affairs.
Floating.
More publicly, that is. Got a few things to atone for.
Commander, Vanak was just giving us the lay of the land. Dangerous place, Janthier. Eager to scope it out.
I am as well. There's something about the
Ghost
atmosphere
puppy.
here that wilts my senses.
I wasn't expecting you here, Keith.
On Dagonet's order, he didn't go into much detail about the Pale Tree's status. And perhaps it's not my place to say. but her recovery has been slower than we expected. Some days she seems weaker than the day before. We search for a
Pale
remedy.
tree.
The Astral Ward knows magic, and ancient magic at that. I'm hoping we can form a connection with you.
I do too, for what it's worth. And all help is good in these parts. Janthere is a nasty
Original
place to get
Guild Wars
lost.
2 character was Sylvani,
But
like
before
her.
you touch ground,
It's a rogue.
Frode wanted to speak with you, Wayfinder. Seemed urgent enough to prioritize.
Road.
Right.
I can't touch
I'll
ground.
track him down.
Oh, back here? Yep. But hello.
I hope you've gotten some sleep since our last adventure, friend.
I used to be in charge of Moon Camp before Levente named me Warden.
There seems to be more at play here, especially when the Warden is pulled from the sky.
You know us well. It's true. The Lowland Coden will be fine allies of Queen Jenna and the Tyrian Alliance. That is no lie.
Yeah.
They know these lands better than most. Janthere and the northern stretches are formidable. How much did you learn of Waiting Sorrow during your time in Omnitas?
Waiting Sorrow as in your missing wizard? Very little, other than the fact that she created the Heart of the Obscure.
Indeed. I've never met her, of course, as she's been missing since before Ascalon burned to the ground. This must stay between us, for now. But we suspect that she's hiding among the Coden.
You want me to find her?
Okay.
It isn't a burden on your shoulders alone.
Gain these people trust and then
The
out
Lord is
one of
here
them.
to support
Got
in
it.
whatever way we can. But, yes, we need you to.
Is she dangerous?
She's very capable. For your own safety, expect resistance. I wish I knew more. Between us, Wayfinder, all conversation about her turns Isgarin more conspiratorial than usual.
Then I'll keep my guard up.
Good. For what it's worth, Dagda doesn't agree with him. She was also Waiting Sorrow's closest friend, so there's bias.
Oh.
But that's all I've got, so I'll leave you to it. Get to know the region. We'll set out in search of the Coden soon as well. They've been known to homestead along the delta and the coastline. They'll build for 100 or so years, then move. Unsure of their exact position, but I imagine we're close. We portaled Moon Camp here to avoid scaring the locals.
That's cool.
Probably more subtle than flying it over the bay. Good call.
Stalwart Hart pulled some research noting they're not especially keen on magic. A floating building may cause alarm. But, good luck.
What a
I'll be here
pleasant
to guide you as I
surprise.
can. Ward's busy with the reacclimation. It's going to be a long process.
Okay. What you got? You join your allies
How are
outside.
things with the ward?
Fine. Tense. Isgarin wanted to lock our doors and go back into hiding, but that's just not an option for us. We have 100 fractal inhabitants taking up residence in Omnitas, and I doubt they want to stay. They're sitting in a limbo of our making. And that's just one problem.
Are you going to get the Alliance involved? Probably a smart move.
I think we have to. Lear agrees. He strongly agrees. Iskarin's worried that the world will think us monsters, which is a fair fear, but our actions aren't above critique. I'm airing my angst. Suffered a few long nights, but we're moving in the right direction.
All
Don't
right.
let me distract you.
Good. Let's join my allies and head out.
Any brilliant insights from Frode, Commander?
He and I caught up and talked about the Coden, but we're not exactly sure where they're settled today, but they're likely close. Astral World research also says that they're a little distrustful of magic. We'll want to keep that in mind.
Sounds
I'm
like
good on
we've
all
plenty
magic.
to strive for then. We should get moving. I don't know this region.
I'd recommend taking it slow. When we call Janthier treacherous,
Oh,
we mean it.
look at this. Enter Bay. Islands. Enter. Do I have like another? Maybe it's not on this map. Explore Moon Camp while Vanek debriefs you on the region. Get dust mite out of here. Hello.
That's a Cryptus axe. I'd recognize it anywhere.
Yep. Moon Camp operated in the area during the attacks.
Yep.
Embark's grunts were poking at something here. Never figured out what.
Given Janthir's history, I imagine there are any number of things a demon could be drawn to. Not especially inspiring, though.
Glide.
How big is Janthir?
Huge. Practically in Krytus still. But the deltas are considered a part of the Isles due to their climate and flora. It stretches far to the north, running parallel to the northern Shiver Peaks, as far as modern maps are concerned. The Isles and Bay make up most of the occupied territory,
way up there.
with some coastal regions lining the mainland. There was even a small human outpost on the Isles, but it's long abandoned now. Don't know a lot about it.
Not a good place to be, then.
Yeah, let's go clear out that outpost. Alright, looks like the other ones were above us or below us? Below us. Ew.
That's a Valraven Talon.
Yeah, so it says.
Nasty beast. The ward has little documentation, aside from a few first-hand accounts. When few travelers come through Janthir, stay away from them at all costs.
Spears.
A lot of things come to Janthir to hide from the rest of Tyria. It's why the Mersat built Baba Nisos here. Though, that place is all ruins and storms now. Hard to get close.
Baba Nisos.
Baba
What's that?
Former Mersat city. Fixed in the middle of the Isles. Been abandoned for a long time. Don't think I'd want to go anyway. Maban told me about it. Didn't sound all that hospitable.
Bye-bye.
He went back from time to time. Memories, I imagine. Or guilt.
What can you tell us about the history of this place?
Oh, former home of the Mersat, and later the White Mantle. From my research, there's been very little activity in recent years.
Correct. Aside from the Kodan, only a few other groups have called it home.
That's everything.
Some centaur tribes, trolls, creatures that keep to themselves. And the Isles are another story. I recommend you read up on it. A lot of blood has been spilled here.
I think there's like a reshade type mod here where I can blow out my view distance and stuff. I will detail ultra. Oh yo, it is running now. So we just landed in this temple and we touched ground on uncharted land now. Who are you? Malice is down there, right?
It's
very nice area.
Drizzlewood. Abundant vegetation. I wonder how much of this is edible.
Already getting comfortable, I see. Where to first?
Sounds like something to be determined by a wayfinder.
Ah, I get it. It's me. Bjorn Thicket. Still in a mission map. Like, I'm not on the open world yet.
Follow that stream. See where it leads.
Really? Okay. Unfamiliar
Theory
shrub.
flora is fascinating. And probably very toxic.
Oh, don't touch. Ah, they're Chanthery bees. Not just regular bees. Well, that's a regular deer. I got a spring up there. Whee!
Watch out for the cliff. Wouldn't make for a nice fall.
Never mind the cliff. Watch out!
Defend yourself against the ambush.
Never felt better.
With pleasure.
There's the power.
Combat. No more diplomacy.
Sharp blades, sharp mind.
What were those things? Must be Valraven. Talons look just like the one Vinak showed us.
What are you doing down there? Oh, we got no hair. Overlook.
It may be dangerous, but this place... It's stunning.
A beautiful vista for sure. I wonder where the water leads.
Yeah. Which way though? Oh, that way. Where's the water lead? Yeah, I'm not expecting that. More green exclamation points. Magnifying glasses. Hey, oh, it's the last one. Old piney pine.
Goodness, look
Pine
at
over
you.
the pine.
This is a very old tree. Imagine the stories it could tell us. Standing tall and strong, protecting the smaller growth.
Eyes up, Keith.
Hey, I'm in the tree. Oh god, another ambush. It's very wild. It's almost like they should call it the wilds. Sharpo still. Another wolf. Ooh, I missed that guy.
Ward, I need assistance now!
Where? What?
Alchemy! It won't calm!
Treacherous, eh?
Better check it out.
Sounds like wolves.
Everyone.
Snakes.
What has them so riled up?
Boga. Guild Wars from one mob. Oh, it's spicy on the floor. Oh, a veteran. Look at that. Step up the targeting here.
Attacking on sites so close to a populated camp is concerning behavior.
Bet it has something to do with that distress call.
Reasonable take.
It's packaged. Package. Reasonable take. More discovery. More ambushes. Claw marks. Oh, we're pissed.
Claw marks.
And from quite a large beast, I imagine.
Footprints and more claw marks. Chase them away from camp.
Blood. We better hurry.
Anyone! Help us!
Come on.
They sounded close. Ooh, a war claw. Ooh, it's like tough guy. Oh, dodge. All right, bud. Let's go.
There's the power.
Okay.
Never felt better. How's that feel? Excruciating?
Damn, he's right on me.
Not to kill. Maintain eye contact and be firm.
Calm it. No, we're killing the shit out of him, my dude.
Rest of you follow as we guide.
We're geared. This thing's dead.
We don't seek to kill it unless absolutely necessary.
Alright.
Never felt better.
It's pretty necessary.
Use this salve. Breathe.
Alright, I gotta stop attacking? I don't know.
Curious garbs you wear. Perhaps something sturdier would do you better in these parts.
Hey, it's a bear.
Which
Sturdy.
of you is the leader?
Commander.
No. I guess. No.
I'm leading this expedition.
A voice that commands armies, I imagine. I'd like to get to know you. I'm sure the Claw would too. The sun is fading. Wherever you traveled from, our village is likely closer. Follow.
Fair.
We've got a fire for you to sit by.
Thank you.
We'll follow, but who are you?
Barbed Veil. Come. You can help us lead the journeykin to safety.
Bear mage.
But we must move quickly, unless you want
All
to
right,
lose
Barbed Veil.
yourself in the woods. Our nights have been far darker. The Valraven watch.
Journeykin? You mean that wild animal?
Fascinating beasts they are. Came
Subdued
to
war
us
claw.
from far away.
Look at this big kitty.
They need protectors.
It's enraged again?
Stay calm. Help it release that energy, just like last time.
Never felt
Well, I'll help it release your energy, but I'm gonna spectral blade to the face. Come here, buddy. Oh. Stand in the red. What's the green mean? Pacify the captured war claw.
Rage at maximum. There's the power.
As I told you, Commander, the salve.
Out and kitty. Loves that salve.
Again, keep your voices stable. Help it relax.
Oh, not the bees. That was a mistake. of those damage numbers.
We're your friends.
Where's the kitty? What's that?
Starting to think that it's enjoying this.
It could be. Let it release that energy.
Guy is energy releasing.
There's the power.
Kitty's got a lot of energy. There it is. That one. That is one. Give me the salve.
Okay, the salve.
Come on, kitty.
More knowledge for me.
Welcome.
Oh, I was gonna say to what? Oh, that looks like a homestead somewhere. I might buy one of these homes. These are beautiful. Very nice area. Arena Net presents Guild Wars 2 Frontier Wilds. Sweet.
And so close to camp. I was expecting a little more of a
We on the
hike.
map yet? Nope.
It's been a long while since we've let the outside in. Travelers avoid these lands.
How they let
For
them
good
in is
reason.
the storm.
Not intentional isolation, that is. It isn't my story to tell, however. And we're nearing the pen.
Barbed Vale. Where's his buddies? Silent Loach. A Zero Windfall. Azure.
Here,
Get in here.
use this to calm the beast.
No, is it fighting again?
What is it?
There's another kitty. Take this food. Talk about this food. Where did the food go? Oh, I gotta talk to you first. Just hang there with your hands out, thank you.
Animals.
New mount
especially
acquired.
feral ones, only know a life of hunting, fighting for their food.
Mastering the Warclaw allows you to attach chains to gates and damage them in Worldless Worlds. You mastery Warclaw. We are currently trained in 9 lives, which is reduced fall damage when riding Warclaws.
Creatures lost in the wild.
A claw of the Coden that I've never heard of, huh?
Cold, stoic order.
We found them in the forest, defending themselves against this one.
I'm glad you intervened before any lives were lost. Come, we should speak.
As a delegate of the Tyrian Alliance, it's good to meet you, Stoic Alder.
Stoic Alder.
Interesting. I never thought Tyria capable. Clearly, we've plenty to discuss.
Oh, I know of a good use for this.
The village welcomes you.
I'll tend to our friend.
Or you can change your mounts. I have a lot of choices sometimes. I haven't unlocked the ruler beetle. You have this guy. But we'll go with this one. Go with the kitty. Definitely have the sky skill unlocks. But I think there's like more to it. I just did the mastery track. There's still more grinding to unlock that. World-wise. Alright, Stoic, where are we going? Achievement grinding.
Thankfully, you stumbled into the kindest alcove in Janthir.
Oh, good. For us.
Seems we have visitors. Rather unexpected in our keep.
Bear.
Welcome the Tyrian Alliance.
Tyria has allied. Amusing joke you play, leader.
Your
Hello.
skepticism is understandable. But given the severity of recent threats, Tyria needed to act fast. And unitarily.
Threats? Surely the strangers do not walk among all lands.
If you mean the creatures attacking from mist portals, I'm afraid so. We call them cryptis.
Ah, mist portals. It's of the
Mist
flesh
portals
that this alliance speaks. Yes. As foes, they proved
the Trump
fatal.
Are you sure it was them?
Lives lost on your front as well, Jan.
I'm afraid so.
It's
And
out
allying
cooking in
proved
the
viable
Volvo.
solution, finally.
Put around that thing all day.
Fear can be a supreme unifier or divider, depending on how it is channeled. So
Yeah, I think it's fucking not playground. I think it's from the 70s. There's a lot of laws passed since that thing was put on the road.
To join your alliance.
Who knows what other threats the
guy.
mists might bring?
He's got teeth
Should
on
that
his head.
happen, we'll have strength in numbers.
I respect your good intentions, but need
Good
time to ponder its
intentions.
implications for our own. For now, that is my decision. At this time, I extend our visitors the opportunity to speak with our council members.
Yeah, what do you got to say? Why are you looking?
Why, hello there. Rai Lycan.
Yeah, that's close.
Lore master of the Low.
Lore Master.
Long before our tribe.
Oh, he's about to pop off on a Lore
We
Master
hail
story.
from a sanctuary far in the north. In those times, we were led by two honored Coden.
Gotta get the housing in this game
chosen by the
ASAP. The bear race is sick looking though.
Same
Big
as
fan.
his mother before him. Also, a voice. She was chosen by Koda himself to share in his mind, ultimately proving her worth by the trial of faith. A trial that would prove both to her detriment and the tribe's. Mid-trial, nearly crushed by the weight of madness, she fled. Some call it cowardice. I believe it was the will to survive that seized her from the brink of oblivion. The same will our Claw channeled in the trial's aftermath. Rather than risk ruin, he led the tribe south, to Janthir. Given time,
good. I'm
some
glad
Coden
they did that.
found themselves called back by the will of Koda. A call they followed to Or. The rest, our forebearers, remained. And it is here, free from gods, tried only by nature,
Nice.
that we find our sanctuary.
Is there one that's like succinct
That's the speech
river
I've
or something?
prepared for the Cubs' annual history visit. I fear